Good morning, guys. Hope you had a great weekend. Today is Monday, June the 1st, 2020. 2 more days, guys, 2.5. But Wednesday doesn't really count because we're just bringing stuff back. So 2 more days of work, guys. You can do this. You can finish strong. Okay, so for today in religion, you're going to read all of chapter 33. Okay, you're going to read pages 159 to 162, and that's it. You're going to read about how Jesus is always present with us in the Eucharist, guys. Read about the monstrance, the sanctuary lamp, and the tabernacle. The tabernacle where they keep the Holy Eucharist once it's turned into the body and blood of Jesus, where they keep the hosts that have been consecrated into the body of Jesus. Okay, so yes, Jesus remains in the Blessed Sacrament after Mass. All right, and then you can read the divine praises for Jesus. Blessed be God, blessed be his holy name. Okay, all right. Oh, lost focus. Let's see if we can get it refocused. Ooh, there we go. Okay. For Spelling City, we're in Unit 16. Since we have 2 days, you guys are just going to go on Spelling City and just do some activities for Unit 16. I combined weeks 1 and 2 together, so go on and just do a couple activities, all right? For reading, you guys are going to read chapter 31, the entire chapter. It's pages 156 to 163. And the last time that you guys read, poor Golly heard the school bus and he thought that, no, I'm sorry, Golly ran away because Baby chased him and Golly is lost now. All right. He couldn't figure out where he went. So now you're going to read about Golly being on the road and seeing a school bus. And you're going to read about field day. Oh, I'm so sad we didn't get to have our field day this year, but maybe next year. And then confusing Miss Blossom. Showers. Oh, my gracious. And then, oh, no. Okay, so you're going to read those 5 stories. And then when you're finished reading those 5 stories, you can use the book to help you complete workbook page 91 on those stories. Okay, answering these questions, guys, make sure that you're answering this with a complete sentence. Explain why Mrs. Blossom is confused when the judges come to see the rooftop garden. And then how do you think Ms. Blossom feels about the Super Kids sending in the contest entry? Why do you think this? So you're answering 2 questions on that one, okay? So I'm looking for 2 sentences or a sentence with because in the middle of it. All right, for math, you guys are going to work on reflex math, all right? For science, you're going to do your final observation in your plant journal, okay? You should have 10 observations in all now. All right, 10 observations in your plant journal. That's what I'm grading it on. For social studies, you guys are going to read about United States symbols. All right, tomorrow you're going to do a cut and paste activity. So today you guys are just going to read about some different symbols, some things that make us think about the United States when we see them. And then in writing, you guys are going to work in your COVID-19 time capsule. So this is pretty cool, guys. This is something that you're going to keep. All right. Some of I got it from a friend of mine, and they spell things differently over in England where she is. So this is a little bit different. The spelling's off a little bit but from what we normally spell it, but it's the same thing, okay? So you're just filling out all about me, how I'm feeling, some things that you did at home to stay busy, some special occasions. I know we had St. Patrick's Day at home, we had Easter at home. If you had any birthdays or anniversaries during that time, you can say what it was, Easter, look at the date, and how you celebrated with your family. Okay. You can take a moment to look for some things, photos from this time, maybe a journal, some things that you did during it. You're going to write a letter to yourself. All right. So if I were writing this, I would say, Dear Miss McClellan. All right. And then the date. This is going to be really cool, guys, when you look back on this later. All right. And then you're going to interview your parents on this page. Okay, and you're going to give them this, so they have homework to do. They're going to write a letter to you. All right, you're going to keep the whole packet together. So you'll work on that today and tomorrow. All right, guys, have a great day. Get your work finished. Get everything turned in. Get rid of those zeros. Anything you owe me, all those math pages. Look on RenWeb. Anything with a zero, guys, get your parents to pull up your RenWeb grades. Anything with a zero, you need to get turned in, especially if it's a test or an assessment, okay, or a quiz. Get those. Those are the most important that you need to get done first and foremost. All right, guys, if you have any questions, I'm going to be up at the school later today. I'm not doing a Zoom this morning because I've got to get all these grades in so we can get those report cards. All right. I'll try to do something tonight. We'll see. It just depends on what goes on with the grades. All right. Have a great day, guys. Can't wait to see you Wednesday.